I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Oh, I'm jealous. Hey guys, so we are back because we are going to talk about Doja Cat. It's a lot to get into because she just released her new banger of the century called Jealous Type. And honestly, man, that shit is lit. Like, it's lit, 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 lit. So, of course, I cannot wait to hear your feedback. We talked a little bit about the video and her album cover on the community tab this week. So, if you're not subscribed and getting my notifications, you're missing out on those little, tidbits of conversation. So, make sure that before we go forward that you do like the video and you have all notifications on so that you never miss when I go live or when I upload. Now, I actually just did a reaction to the Jealous Type music video for my Patreon on my Inside Thoughts tier. So make sure you come and join me over there if you do want to get deeper into the video and, just all my thoughts about the cinematography and the credits and stuff like that. All right. So now let's get into my agenda. So let me ask, first of all, what do you guys rate this song? Let's do on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the best, 1 being like not so great. I think I'm gonna rate the song 4.7, and I'm only taking away point 0.3 points. Yeah, point 0.3 points because I could have did without the rap verse. Okay, I think that this is an amazing pop song, and it's gonna wake up the conversation again on if Doja Cat is truly a rapper or if she's just a pop artist. And I'm really leaning towards pop artist, and I don't really think that there's anything wrong with that. So anyway, we're not gonna get into that in this video, okay? Just stay tuned or whatever. But yeah, so I could have really did without the rap verse. Now she had a bridge right after the rap verse. I think that is the bridge, and like that's cool because I really feel like this song could have really just stayed like a singing song. Now, once again, that is just a little feedback. Like that's nothing like in comparison to how I really feel about the song. It's like almost like a 10 out of 10. Of course, we all know that the chorus is the best part of the song. Boy, let me know you just can't decide. We're torn between two worlds, and I just can't decide which one is leading me to hell or paradise. Like, girl, she really ate, like, seriously, like, really ate with this shit. So for the storyline of the music video, and I talked about this more on Patreon, I wish that there was more of a storyline and more characters in the story because I went through the lyrics before getting on here to record this video. I understand the like surface meaning of the song, like having a jealous type and or being jealous, but I kind of want to understand it from a deeper perspective. And in the music video, Doja had what we could call like an alter ego, in that car scene from her being in the car and then someone like scratching the window outside of the car, and then you saw after that scene when they were laying on top of the hood of the car, there was two Doja Cats there. So that was one of my favorite parts of the video. So let's switch gears a little bit because I think that we've all seen the reception on social media to the song has just been nothing short of amazing. I can't remember the last time that a song has been released and everybody loves it. Of course, we all just saw how everyone reacted to Cardi's recent release, and it was mostly hate. But okay, so y'all see where Doja does that high note? I cannot believe that Doja actually can sing like that. But in her interview with Apple Music, she said that like she's been practicing a lot on her voice and training and trying new things and basically expanding her boundaries and shit like that. So it really do make sense. And she even tried it when she performed it live. So at the time of this recording, it has entered the top 10 on US iTunes. I'm pretty sure that it's going to go number 1 at the very least. So I'm really just showing this to you guys so that you can see the reception on social media. I am focusing on Twitter. So it's really interesting how the song was dropped at I think 8 p.m. Eastern time on like that Thursday instead of a midnight release. So that's interesting. She 19,000 likes right here, right? At the moment on Apple Music, at number 2 in Brazil, 4 at Iceland, Kuwait, number 5, and number 8, Lebanon, 19, Cyprus, 22, Bulgaria, 23, Saudi Arabia, 25, Cambodia. These are chart positions for the song around the world. In New Zealand on Apple Music, it's number 26, 27 in Portugal, number 30 in Serbia, 37 in Poland, 40 in the Netherlands, 42 in Lithuania, 43 in Romania, 44 Sweden, 50 Madagascar, 51 Malta, 51 Switzerland, 52 Turkey, 55 Norway, 57 Singapore, 60 Greece, 60 United Kingdom. Okay, UK kittens, y'all gonna have to get this up because I'm pretty sure this has to debut within the top 5 of the UK chart, you know? Oh my God, it keeps going on. So I at this time of recording, it's number 195 in the US. And I definitely would like to see this song in the top 5, if not number 1 on Apple Music. Okay. Here she is for Apple Music. You're gonna see a lot of content on that because she did give Apple Music an exclusive interview. So once again, I'm just showing you the reception on Twitter, which is where everyone mainly likes to really get into discussions about music. 12,000 likes on this one. Doja Cat is one of the only new artists who truly gets it. Every rollout is a full era. Every project lives in its own world, sonically daring, visually unmatched, a superstar through and through. 5.8 thousand likes, and I have to agree because hello, even though once again, I'm not really a fan of her, and I'm definitely not really a fan of her previous era, you know, with the attention and all the edgy and dark aesthetics and stuff like that. I'm really seated for this era because it seems like she, once again, you knows how to create a whole world. And this is what we're talking about, the commercialization right now of music. So her team has been working for the past couple of months to really package this album and everything that you're going to see roll out with it. Yo, did you guys check the shoes that she was with in the music video? That is like a gun and actually shot off. That was super cool. One of my favorite moments in the music video. This is a 6K Chanel Rare Miami Vice silver platform gun and cruise heels. Dope. This says Doja Cat is back, 6.3 likes. In less than 13 hours, Jealous Type has surpassed Cardi B's single Imaginary Players debut on YouTube. So I'm not even, you know, trying to do the comparisons, especially with Cardi, because they literally are not in the same lane, you know? So shout out to Jack Antonoff because the production really, really got me, along with that top line. Like, top line meaning like how she's singing, like, boy, let me know, I just can't decide. When joining two worlds, and I just can't decide which one is leading me to help. Okay, did y'all like the video yet? Like, I get lost in that every single time, and then towards the end, when the production is like really there, like, oh my God, that's really what got me. See, here's the scene in the music video. This is it. Look, look, look. Oh my God. You know, we can't do that because it's on YouTube. But remember how I was talking about this scene right here where it's 2 of her, but it's only 1 of her right here. So of course that is a stunt double, or either she shot that scene, you know, several times in 2 different outfits or whatever. But I love it. I think it's very, 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 very cool. Says Doja Cat is no longer afraid of her identity as a pop star who raps. She delivers exceptional 80s nostalgic vibes and vocals blended well with ad-libs. Her rapping could be a longer less she wants to 100% leave rap. Nah, I don't really think that it was necessary. I don't think that her rap verse was necessary, as I said in the beginning, because this just was an amazing song. Like, seriously. But you know, I understand, you know, like, if her wanting to rap, because whatever, right? So let's move away from the song at this point. I just got to bookmark this because this photography, one thing about Doja in this era, this photography is so on point. I've been saying it for a couple of months now. I absolutely love this shot here. You know, the definition in her lips. I mean, you just see the lip liner, the pencil and stuff like that, but the makeup is impeccable. On Patreon, where I went through the music video, we also went through all of the credits on the music video. We looked at the makeup, to the visual direction, her management, to the photography, to assistants. We literally looked at everything. Y'all know how nosy it gets or whatever. So that was a little bit of a longer video that I did for Patreon. But let's get into her album cover, because that was also a major talking point of this rollout. And you know, now that I'm really like looking at everything, like, I think Doja did a pretty good job with her rollout, because it's a lot of talking points, right? We talked about the song, we talked about the music video. Right now we're talking description about the album cover. And honestly, to be honest with you, this is where I was a bit underwhelmed because like I don't know why. I just wasn't expecting something just of her face and her face alone. But I don't know if I'm totally mad at it. It'll probably grow on me. But honestly, who cares? Because I'm not really a Doja Cat fan like that. So I don't really care. But yeah, I feel like it was kind of basic. Now, the album says it's 15 tracks. It's described as rich with retro textures and a sonic background charged by various influences from the 70s and 80s and brings audiences into the world of love, life, and the mess in between. Now, I do like this description. And in her Apple Music interview, she talked about like going to therapy, having to do therapy 2 times a week and stuff like that. And I love that. I love when artists talk about mental health and actually doing something about it, you know, like having that experience. She talked about learning about the human experience. And I love that. You know, I do. I just hope that, like, number one, her music is good and it's like a good reflection of that.
I think that observing myself over the years and the things that I look back on, like, oof, I wish I didn't, or my regrets maybe, I'm able to now recognize those things before they happen. And I can look inside myself and not see myself as one person, but yet two people who, one of them is a person I'm trying to protect. And so I think that sometimes with overprotectiveness comes like
That's so interesting once again because she when she said I think of myself as two people. I'm like, okay, child, whatever I just said about therapy, this bitch is sounding crazy right now. But at the same time, like, yeah, when you are a superstar, when you are a public figure, there are two people inside of you. It's who Amala is, and then there's Doja Cat, and there's one of them that she really wants to protect, and that a lot of superstars want to protect, which is them themselves, their personal life. So that makes sense.
you sort of turn you're blind a little bit, or you may not communicate things exactly how you'd love to communicate them. And so I've learned through therapy how to pinpoint those moments and see them way before they happen, and that just has made me feel a lot safer. And I'm big on feeling safe, so I think that's
Yay, you know, saying she's big.
What's the single biggest thing you've taken away?
So yay, she says she's big on feeling safe. I love that. And you remember what I said about not really liking the 80s aesthetic? I like it here. I love this hair color on her. I love this outfit. This is dope right here. I'm not mad at it. But I just don't like the mullet, like the mullet, what's it called? The mullet aesthetic. And I don't like looking like Tina Turner. Like I don't like Tina Turner's look, no shade. So anything that reminds me of that, I'm not gonna like it. So but I really do enjoy this aesthetic right here. I don't know what was going on, but soon after the cover was released, she comes on Twitter, and this is where Doja, you're gonna lose me, right? Because she came on Twitter talking about that's not the album cover. We haven't even shot it yet because there was a lot of mixed reception on the cover. So I didn't see when she tweeted this in real time, but it seems like that was her response to the mixed feedback that she was getting or whatever. And see, this is the thing with artists that's really it starts to lose me because it's just like, girl, is it the fucking cover or not, bitch? If it's not the cover, then why did you reveal it, ho? And then there are pre-orders with vinyls and stuff like that with that cover. So it's like, if it's not the cover, then bitch, what is it? And why would you put it out on your website to be sold if it's not the goddamn cover? Now, of course, she's going to have several covers. I mean, let's check her website real quick, dojacat.com, and see what's there. Music merch tour. Let's go to music and see what covers are available. So she has this. I don't like this the one where she's standing either. I don't like it, because I don't like red a lot, to be honest with you. I don't like red. Red is a very bold color. And I'm not a fan of the 80s aesthetic. I'm not a fan of the 80s sound and vibe and music and stuff like that. I'm really not. So, I mean, for her to even get me to, really enjoy this song, the music that she is making right now, it truly is a big deal. However, there's some aesthetics that, I like and that we'll see and whatever, but then there's some that I just don't really care for, So anyway, let's go back to what else she is promoting right now. So she also announced that she is going on tour. and it's right here on her website. Australia, New Zealand, Seoul, Korea, Tokyo, Japan, Manila, Singapore, and Kyoto. I don't know how to say that, but that's in the Philippines, and then Bangkok, Thailand. So, oh, Austin, Texas. Oh, Texas, New Zealand, Australia. Hold on, I ain't see all of these. Texas. Why is Texas on here? Oh, this is a festival. Okay. All right, cool. So it's, it is a headlining tour. Also, Doja Cat is, I think, like the first female rapper, first Western female rapper to do an extensive tour in Asia. So let me look at this real quick because I want to be right. Yeah, right here. So it says Doja Cat is the first Western female rapper to ever headline a show in Singapore, South Korea, Thailand, and Taiwan. Okay. So shout out to her. This is really amazing. Doja is one of the best performers of our time, of the newer generation of artists and superstars. So I'm just really happy for her. Like seriously. Like I don't think y'all understand it enough. I wish Doja the best of luck in her album Rollout. I'll definitely be watching. Do let me know what you love about the song, what you hate about the song. I want to ask you guys to keep the hate on a minimum. Like I know who my audience is and stuff like that. And so I just want to have a conversation with those of you who really do care about the music, right? Or who are interested and will give it a chance. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. But like, let's not really spread any unnecessary hate. Like we know the things that we don't really like about Doja. I said that before or whatever, and I hope that she doesn't do any more like weird gimmicks and stuff with this era and the way that she communicates with her fans. Like I really hope that a lot of things are on point. And yeah, like that's really it. I just want to keep it cute and keep it positive. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you made it through the whole video, I really fucking love you. And don't forget to come and check me out on Patreon, where I did a more in-depth analysis of the song and the music video and just everyone who was a part of the production and the credits and stuff like that. I do appreciate your support. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
Somebody say fuck. It's your girl Vina Love, the Harlem Princess, your favorite princess, and this is Destiny V. Period.